just received my yarn delivery, and this is what I got. That's some stock yarn from Lana Grossa, calls 70. Color is brown here on the label, but in real life it looks more like beige. This is the yarn consisting from 75% of cashmere and 25% of merino wool. It comes in 50 grams and the weight is worsted, or closer to iron weight yarn. It has 120 meters per 50 grams. For now, I have a pack of this yarn, so it's 500 grams, and I expect it to be enough for my storm sweater. So let's see how this one will turn out, because I saw in the yarn description that it may grow 10% more after blocking, especially in length. So let's see how this one will work out. This is the result of day 1 after casting on. I had a questionnaire in my Instagram channel asking people, should I go with Storm Sweater by Petiteknit or maybe Salty Day Sweater by Kutova Kika, and the bigger amount of people voted for Storm Sweater, and I also like it more with this texture and with this yarn. And this is a result of day 1 working on this in size XXS, the smallest one that pattern includes. So here I started with short rows and also including some textured patterns that I worked at the same time. So we can see the shape here for the shoulders. Now I am working on this part with a textured pattern without the short rows, but it's coming closer to the sleeves increases really soon. So I will come with an update a bit later. Hello, that's day 2 of my storm sweater making, and I have a short update for you. I have completed the back part and started the front panels yesterday. So that's the front panel, as you can see, and I have also connected 2 of the front panels together. And before connecting it in the round, I decided to try it on and to show you what's the progress so far. I will put the microphone down to try this one on, so stay tuned. So this is what I have so far. As you can see, the front panel is also ready. Today I will join it in a round because I completed this yesterday. So here are some increases for the underarms as well. That's experimental sweater because I'm making this one with a cashmere, mostly cashmere yarn, and it seems very stretchy, as you can see. So I'm not sure about the result at all, but I hope for the best, and I hope that it gonna work out well because I want it to be an oversized sweater. It's very soft, it's extremely comfortable, but still quite breathable with this feeling on me. So I think I will be able to wear it during March and April quite soon. So let's see how this one will turn out. and I will get back with an update after connecting in the round and completing one more day of my knitting. Hello! This is day 3 of me making my cashmere version of Storm Sweater by Petiteknit, and here is the update. I have finally joined it in a round. Just a second. That's how it looks so far. So here are the armholes. I hope it's enough for me and for my size. The whole progress I did during yesterday, as I didn't have lots of knitting time, that's this part of the ornament. Still very simple one, only some knit and purl stitches. Currently I am working on the garter stitch part and starting a new section of the sweater. This is my 5th ball, so I have 5 more. Not sure if it's enough, but I'm planning to complete this skein of yarn to see the amount of yarn needed for the body and to measure what I can knit using one skein of the yarn. Then I plan to move to the sleeve to evaluate the amount of yarn needed for one sleeve, and then I will decide what I should do next. Maybe I will make it a bit shorter but have enough yarn to finish it, or just order more. We will see. So this is it for the day 3 of me making my storm sweater. Hello! So this is day 7 already of me working on my storm sweater. That's why I decided to record some progress on it. I had paused working on it for a while because I had some deadlines for other projects that I am currently working on. That's why it took me a little bit more time than expected, but I have kept counting the days spent on knitting my storm sweater, and that's a result of 7 knitting days in total that I was working on my storm sweater, mostly in the evenings after work. So currently here is the progress so far. I have one sleeve ready, completely ready, another one in the making, and we can say it's like half of the body. And for this whole piece also I have made the collar, double folded collar. For this whole part of the storm sweater I have already used 10 skeins of yarn, so half a kilo of the worsted weight yarn. The approximate yardage is 120 meters per 500 skin, 500 grams skin. Yeah, so that's the result so far. I decided to add the collar to make at least one sleeve to measure the amount of the yarn needed for one sleeve. So in my case, it's 2.5 skeins of yarn needed for one sleeve. Also, I've measured the amount of rows that I can make using one skein of yarn, and that's why I have ordered 5 more balls to work on the rest of the sweater. The plan is to finish the second sleeve, and then depending on the amount of leftover yarn, I will decide what the final length of the sweater will be. In the pattern it says to make it like close to 50 centimeters, I guess, and to add some ribbon. It depends. I will try it on and decide how long I'm going to do it, because there are like these parts with ornaments, so you just cannot stop knitting it like somewhere in the middle. The one section should be done, then this garter stitch part, and then I will be ready to start the hem, the ribbon for the hem. That's why I should take into consideration all of these details, and that's how my final decision about the length of the sweater will be. Yeah, so that's it for now, and I'm waiting for the yarn delivery to continue working on the storm sweater so far. Hello, so this is day 9 of me working on my cashmere version of storm sweater, and this is my progress so far. I still have one skein of yarn left, and I need to add some ribbon, like it would be a bit over my hips, I think, because after blocking it should grow as well, so it will be like 10 centimeters longer, quite oversized one, and also as it's not blocked yet, it's a bit stiff so far, but generally I think that the sleeves will be also longer, like over my hands here. Same should happen with the body. For now it already has weight close to 700 grams. If I will use up the whole, like all the amount of yarn I have, it's gonna be closer to 750 grams. So under its own weight it should be longer as well, but I'm happy with the fit already. You can see, seems very nice. If I will not start like adding the ribbon for the hem after this part, then I should add like one more, not a few more rows, but like a full section of this, some of these patterns there to make it longer. So it will add like approximately 5 more centimeters, and I'm not sure if I want to do it, so that's why I decided to stop on this length. Here is the finished result of my unblocked storm sweater, and we are moving into the blocking stage. Hello, so this is the result so far, and my storm sweater is already blocked, washed, worn several times even. Everything that was needed for filming this last part of this Knit With Me video was done, completed successfully, so that's how it looks now. I hope you enjoyed the whole process and the whole video that I was making. It was my first cashmere sweater, that's why I decided to create like a huge overview that converted into this video, and we can dive deeper into some details about the finished garment. I have made everything mostly according to the pattern, except some small details, as there are fixed stripes with these ornaments on the sweaters that were expected to be added. There are not a lot of changes that can be added. The only thing that you can do to make the sleeves or the body longer, you just add one more repeat of this ornament to the sweater, following the charts. There are separate charts for the sleeves and for the body, and that's it that you can change. The interesting thing that I noticed while working with this mostly cashmere yarn, that it's very gentle, I can say. It broke several times while I was doing this Italian bind off, so I just hidden some strands of broken yarns. I was very sad about this fact because it may be noticeable on the bottom of the sleeves. Same happened on the body as well, because it was very hard. I was not pulling it too hard, but still it breaks easily because of these frictions with the needle. I was using metal needle for doing the Italian bind off, or maybe just because I was pulling it all the time on the same place, trying to have it fixed well. Also, it becomes much softer after washing and blocking. It felt a bit rustic while working on it because it's worsted weight yarn, I think. But after blocking, it becomes really soft, and it just flares, it doesn't have such a fixed shape comparing to 100% wool, for example. But still, the stitch definition is fine, as you can see. It grown a lot after blocking, I think more than 10 centimeters, so I received like 10 more centimeters for the body and 5 more centimeters for the sleeves after blocking. I was not trying to stretch it to make it longer or to make the sleeves longer or the body. Also, I have added elastic to the ribbon, to the neck, because to inside the collar, because I could notice that it was like a bit flaring around my neck after I tried it on even before blocking, so I decided just to add this elastic, and it helped to hide any t-shirt, for example, that I could wear underneath this sweater. So it's also nice thing to have, to not have any other layers noticeable if I have such, well, more or less high neck. It also fits my boyfriend. We have already tried it. It's very comfortable for him as well. Maybe it could be a bit longer, so one more line of ornament could be added for the body, but in general it's fine for him too. So I can say that's universal pattern, and there is no need to buy like a separate patterns for women or men. I saw there are such an option on Petiteknit website. I can say that that's enough to buy one of them and just change the length of the sleeves and the body according to your needs. So this is it. about my storm sweater. Leave a like if you enjoyed the video about the whole process. Follow for more videos and see you in the next videos. Bye bye.